Finally eat it!
No. Oh, that's my favorite spot then.
Oh, can we play a game?
Wait, can we do YouTube videos?
Taylor, go get the game.
Guys, you're against TV if you're not the one doing the TV.
That's so true.
Your mother should have turned this off.
Who invited her? No.
What is this?
Lame.
Joy, is that exit
Hey,
9?
they take Joy.
It's exit
Joy,
9.
they never do yogurts right. Either no Chick-fil-A. They get everything wrong with the yogurt.
All
Pull up to the window and park. Turn the car off.
No.
I'm coming.
No, just say.
On the window.
Oh, I know.
Stop telling me.
You stop talking to me!
That's what I told Joy. I said these used to never rip. And now every single one rips.
Mine never.
Every.
Guys, is this just me
single-
or is
Only the
Chick-fil-A going
barbecue.
downhill? Just a little.
Yeah, I do too. I thought about that because I was like, all these drive-thrus now are slower than they used to be. Either they're more
Not only
busy.
that, oh
It
my
was
gosh,
super
not
fast,
only that,
guys.
not only that, no,
Super
no, no.
fast.
That made it right.
Guys.
That's how they used to communicate.
Summoning.
Hotel Hanoi.
What?
I'm a Vietnam vet, guys.
I'm a Navy vet.
Thank you for serving our country, man.
2 weeks of my life given for you.
Dedicated to almost going in.
That was volunteer work. Volunteer for your butt to be free.
They checked my butt so I could cover yours.
They said,
You're welcome.
Didn't you have to have a dermatologist look at your butt?
Oh my gosh. No, this was after she checked my butt.
I don't get it. You actually had to pull your pants down?
I was butt naked. This is the military, son. You do things the right way the first time. No, I was in a room with 50 other... Listen! With 50 other men.
Naked man. Yo, first of all, you ain't never been in that situation.
Once before.
Wait, where?
Where?
Sport something. It was track or something.
Everybody's walking around. It's volunteer work,
It's not
man.
as bad as it sounds because
You
in
probably
that
don't-
room, hold on, in that room, it was a large room. We were all in our underwear, all right? The room off of that, which was a smaller room, that's where the business happened. So this is MEPS. Military Evaluation Personnel Center.
That's what they.
With an S.
That's what they say. That's what it stands for.
I don't know what it stands for. It's like military something. I don't know.
Military evaluation personnel.
It was founded a long time ago. That's still Old English. So I go in there
Yeah, what'd you say?
with just my whiteys on.
Just your whitey.
And
What underwear were you wearing?
whiteys, man. It was like white boxer briefs.
Were you confident or intimidated?
I think I was feeling good that day.
I'd
I'd already peed,
White
and the room temperature was nice.
Wait a minute.
What? So she noticed these follicle bumps, and she was like, I don't know what these is. This might be cancer. Like, couldn't do the rest of the maps. I had to wait it out.
Do you have to do MEPS again?
I had to do maps again. I picked up where I left off, which was right after the physical.
Do you know what happened real
No,
quick
no,
though?
no.
Ben called me.
Yeah,
My point of
genius.
view, he called me and he goes, "Hey, Taylor."
It was exactly like that.
It did not sound
Exactly
normal.
like
I
that
was
because
like,
I had a recruiter.
Ben.
I had a recruiter diagonal from me.
I am
As a
about
general,
to
you know?
swear in. I was like, okay. And I have a shot at the whole music thing.
I'm thinking, wait, hold on,
Colonel.
I'm a part of a band.
slow your roll, slow your roll. I'm a drummer,
Do you know who I am?
not a sailor. Sailor?
Red shows up and stomp the ground.
You're a drummer, you say? Yeah. It's got a coconut bikini.
U.S. Navy.
Well, with firelit, you know.
Anyways, how I got out of it was not on that day. That day I swore in, and so I swore in and everything. Got that day out of the way, and a couple weeks later, at the very last part, because I was going into active duty, but I was talking to a recruiter who was like going over my stuff with me, not a recruiter, some other guy, and he was going over my stuff with me, and he was like, you know, you might actually be better in the reserve, and I was like, that sounds like me.
Back up.
And he was like, okay, but I just want to make it clear that, you know, your swearing date is today. So once you swear in for the reserve, you're active. We'll contact your COF and let them know that you're reserve. And I was like, sounds great. 2 weeks later, call my recruiter, and I'm like, I don't want this. She was very mad. She was very mad. Is there any way I can, like, what's the best option of getting out of this? She was like, well, yeah, you can write a letter to your COF and, you know, you can do whatever. And I think I did that, and I let everybody know that I was not going to be a part of the military. Very shameful. I did not get an honorable discharge, and I did not get a dishonorable discharge. I got, like, a technical discharge, which is what happens when you when people get sick before their ship date. But I'm a veteran. Technically, which I will never disclaim in public because I'm very ashamed of it. So.
Never disclaim?
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 Never claim.
But when World
And
War
that's
III,
the story.
when World War III happens, they're coming for me first.
Yeah.
Supposed to be in anyway. Like water angel.
What range?
Aqua.
Barnacle boy.
Mermaid man.
Yeah.
And Lava Girl.
Shark boy.
Shark boy logo. I'm in disbone. Like he's in awe. He's in disbone.
What does that even mean? Sounds like he's drunk.
Hey, she beautiful. I'm a disbone. Yeah.
I'm a
Go
decibel.
here, girl.
I'm a decibel.
Decibel. And I'm loud. I'm 1 decibel.
Normal conversation's about 60, which means I was right, because we're 70 because we're loud.
So if he was a decibel, he'd
That's what I said. I was like, we wouldn't be able to hear you.
Sing the song, McCoy.
I don't know the words.
I'm just a guy, girl. Everybody wants to know. Hey, she beautiful. I'm disbone. Everyone see one.
Give a big
Too much noise.
You have a jumbo screen with like the noise meter.
No, right? Keeps track of the decimal. Got no speakers or nothing for this guy.
Got somebody off to the side doing sign language. Lights going everywhere, and it's just a light show. And they have fireworks.
They fireworks.
Does it occur to anybody else that we all have the same laugh?
Yes.
We
that
do?
is often.
Not me. I don't have a Zoom laugh.
Sometimes.
Yeah, we do. You're right.
You're right.
Dad's like convicted. You're right.
I'm sorry.
We do. We need to change.
Guys, you can take a break. Here we go.
First word. Decibel.
Tickling is a kind of pain.
All right. Initials.
Initials.
O-T-S-C. F-C.
Is anyone going to take it seriously?
I'm already saying it. I'm ready.
Official Three Stooges fan club. Wait, where'd the S come from? Outbested the field commander.
That's not mine. Don't.
On Terry, Terry,
How is that?
Okay, BLTI. Bring life to immigrant.
BLTI's here.
BLTI.
Not on BLTI's watch. Snuttering. Did I snutter? Snuttering. Trimming a fine hair. Well, yeah, it's
Trimming
thick.
what?
I can't snutter. Starting to say a word and never ending.
That's called
Never ending.
Never ending.
Taylor, that is on break. That's held by one staple.
Staple?
Staple.
Saratoga!
I
problem.
Joy,
there.
this is what family does. We make wasted trips.